Hey guys, it's Saneth here again, the Traveling Mom Boss. Thank you guys for joining me once again. If you're new here, thank you for being here. So I travel on a budget with my kids. This is what my channel is all about. So I usually do vlogs and I also do budget traveling tips. Today's video is just to let you guys know a little bit more about me. I did like 2 other videos like that, or actually no, a lot of my videos tells about me. But this video is all about when I started traveling, like how old I was. So I don't know why I said old in that way, but when I started traveling, I was in my 30s. I think I was about 33 or 34. This was in 2018. So this was at this moment, it was about 4 years ago. So I'm originally from Guyana, so I did travel internationally, clearly, because I went from my country to America, which I've been living at for my whole life. But my dream was always to travel again, like going out of America and traveling to other countries. But life happened and I had kids. I was going to school. I was working. So many things happened and it always prevented me from traveling. So I had my oldest daughter when I was about 23 years old, and I had other things going on. So I never got a chance to travel. I always thought it was difficult, even though I was watching my friends who were like 18, 19, like graduating from like high school and then going to Cancun or traveling. That was like the thing that people did when they graduated high school or college, like you went to Cancun. So by the way, that was always a dream of mine. But guys, stay tuned because that dream is about to come true. But anyways, yeah, so I always wanted to travel, but I always thought I couldn't because I didn't have enough money. But then it turned into having kids, so I couldn't travel. Then it was, oh, I have to work to pay my rent. I have to work to pay for diapers. I have to work to pay for babysitting. All these different things was my excuses. So believe it or not, when I turned when I was about 33, 34 years old, after I quit a job that I was at for about 4 years, but I was working in that field for about 10 years and I totally got tired of it. I quit my job, and that was the time of all times when I decided to start traveling. And it's crazy the way that it happened. I was talking to my sister about it, about wanting to travel, and she's been traveling since she was about 20 years old, all over the world. And I was talking to her about it, and for some reason, she never knew that I wanted to travel. So I was telling her about it, and I was telling her, oh, I thought it was about $1,000 to go here. And she was a little shocked. And then she started telling me the cost of like going to Paris, which was like another one of the places that I really wanted to go to. So once we discussed it and she told me how much it cost, which was about $400 round trip at that time, I was like, no way, I have $400. I want to go now. Within like 2 or 3 months, we booked that ticket and we were off to Paris. So with that trip really opened up my eyes. I realized that I was not too old to travel. I started thinking about traveling with my kids. 5 months later, my kids and I were traveling and we went to 3 different countries, and I took the plane with them on my own. I'm here in Brussels with the kids. Look at them. Today is day 1 of our European vacation. I was so scared to travel internationally with my kids on my own, and I took the plane with them because the story is I was meeting my sister there, but I had to take them on the plane by myself. So I was really scared because I had like a fear of flying, but I ended up going with them. And that was our journey from there. As I was saying, I had a fear of flying, and that was another thing that prevented me from traveling, because I was like, okay, no way am I going out of the country, and I feel like that was just an excuse, by the way, but I was like, no way am I going out of the country, because I was scared to take the plane. Many of you know about 9/11. When 9/11 happened, it really traumatized me, and for years I did not want to take a plane. Anywhere I was going was within the United States. But because I wanted to travel so bad, I just was like, you know what, I'm going. And by the way, for the entire 7-hour plane ride going to Paris, I was so scared, but I said, I have to do this. And we did it. So guys, I want to let you know, even though I did have the $400 to travel, I was unemployed and I really didn't even save that much money when I decided to quit my job. I honestly was just so uncomfortable working there. It's just something within me, just I couldn't take it anymore. I was just so miserable that I had to leave. It's like in the beginning, the job was rewarding, and then all of a sudden I hated it so much. And even though I just did not have a financial plan, I quit that job. So even though I did have that money to book that trip, I had to also take steps to save enough money for the trip and also for things I needed like clothes, etc. So I did do a lot of steps, and I just want to let you guys know I have a free course that's called The Secrets of a Budget Traveling Mom. This course gives you 3 days of videos and tips and tricks on how to book your first international trip with your children. So guys, those are all the tips that I use that helped me travel for the last 4 years. If you're looking for something more thorough, more details, more days, more information, I also have another course. It's called How to Travel on a Budget with Your Kids. And this is a step-by-step look at all of the details when it comes to traveling, like travel insurance, how to plan your trip traveling for a month, your finances, how to save, so many things. It's a lot that goes into it when you want to travel on a budget. This course is going to give you all the tips you need to travel on a budget with your kids, especially if you're planning on traveling for a long time. I did create this course after I did 3 months of traveling internationally with my kids. We lived in Paris for 1 month. We rented an entire house. You guys have to make sure you check out the video to see how much we paid for that entire house in Paris for a month. And then we also stayed in Croatia for 6 weeks, and then we also went in Dublin, Ireland for 2 weeks. So we did a lot, and so I learned so much. So make sure you check out that course as well. So guys, I let my age, I let my finances, I let my being a mom, I let so many things delay me from traveling, and I would never do that again. So this channel is all about encouraging women like myself, or women just, I mean, you have a different life, but you just see yourself wanting to travel with your kids, and you might have one of the issues I have, or it just might be like you just feel like you can't do it. I'm just encouraging you that don't let things prevent you from living your best life and following your traveling dreams. You can do it. There's also ways that you can earn money while traveling. If you're looking for different ways to make money while traveling, please check out the video that I have linked above. I also have another channel which is called Making Money with Seneth. I'll put the link in the description. This is a new channel, but I will be sharing all the different ways to make money while traveling. So I wanted to create another channel because it's kind of separate. This one is all about traveling on a budget with my kids, but the other one, if you're looking for ways to make money working from home, please make sure you also check out that channel. Please make sure you check out the videos that's coming up, and also make sure you subscribe and like if you like what you're seeing, and I'll see you in my next video.